Before I begin, notary, rotary, notary, eights and states. Here it's at, which means the sign for state is a double at. Okay? One with the S, the other with the ES. Now, is one carrying the spirit, the other carrying the soul? This, okay, is part of creation through 11. How 11? 1 and 2 is 3, but the cubic 11 is where 5 is opposite of 2 and 6 is opposite of 1. So when you see 1, you have 8. When you see 2, you have 7. You have the gateway to the heavens. The 7 and the 8 card is a reflected of the 2 and the 3 card, which will spell the word Ram, 32. This has to do with Venus and Earth. What comes later is the planet Mars. 432, 108 times 3, or the first or the third Reich. That comes in, or REICHE, or letter R. 1 and 8, the heavens of the one spirit. The mirror world is 10. So when I look at this, okay, we also mention the right? And for me, I like to put these two words together. The USB for the DNA. The heavens of the DNA, of the universal connection between the woman and the female, between the plug and being plugged, connecting together. So we're going to take this away, and now we're going to talk a little bit about numbers. And at the beginning, we're going to talk about 1111. 671 minutes. 67 is the spirit of the half-life. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 will create 6 and 7. The total is 14. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, passage through the sun. This becomes now 22 8 and becomes 8. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1, 3. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 and 1, 3. But the equation altogether, connecting together, is 1 and 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 will equal to 4 and 4, 8. The inverted cube of 3 is 4. It is now DC. But I just want to run down the numbers. 111 is 71 minutes. 222 is 71 minutes more, and 333 is now the cube. This is the setup of the cube. 21 dots of 14 around the rim, or the Hus band. And the 71 is now the ring on the fourth finger. 284 through Pluto, 444 area space, 4 and 8, 8 equaling to Pluto, and 4. 284 minutes, so first, second, third, and fourth. Where does the first one stand up? Is it at 12:12 we stand up? Where's my 12:12? Here's 12:12, I think it is. 12:12, 720 plus 12, 732 minutes. The gateway is in Mars, the Ram, let's say up the mountain. Here's the half-life, 10:10, 6 and 1. Here's where the half-life, here's the true seventh gate, right over here, the one spirit to the sixth light. So what is before is 999 through the sun, birth in Jupiter. 66 as 99 is your gateway. It's your rotation of your sun. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 is what is 6 and 9. And here's your 369 is what in 999. If we wanted to describe what is 911, we would actually be looking like this, or we'd be looking at this. Because when you connect the bottom part of the V, or the top part of the V together, that is where your X comes in. It's V and V. Well, you can look at it that way. Then there's 555. Then there's 666, 777. In 77, that is your passage gate. Your fourth finger for your marriage, and your ninth finger through your birth, and your 7 for the gateway. This is the fourth finger. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is the ninth finger. 5, 6, 7. It is the seventh finger, and that is through the gate you are. It is absolutely perfect through the seventh gate, bringing 497 minutes, which is 7 hours. But everything stops counting, and we go on to a new deck right over here because there is no this number over here. If we wanted to reenact this, we would count this down as 501. We're talking about Mars. This would be 612, and this would be 714. And this again, this would be the band and the pole, 7 and 14 around. Again, this all has to be discussed. And back inside here, we have the gate, the Q gate, and to the fourth planet. This one would be 6 and 3. We're going to talk about the sun inside this one over here. And this one is Mars. This one is also 216, Agenda 201 if you want. 216, we're also talking about the moon with 201, the diameter of the moon coming into your birth, into your passage gate. This is your creation. Your 3 is your creation. The invert is where the 4 shows up. So here's the 3, here's the 4. These are polars to each other. And 6 and 7 become polars to each other. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I still have to go over this with a fine-tooth comb. I have to understand it and do the math. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. 3, 2 times 2, 2 plus 2. 4, 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. 6, 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. 6, you notice the way 3 and 4 will now come together. 1 and 2, which creates 3. The next one is 5 times 5, 5 plus 5, 8. 6 times 6, 36. 6 plus 6, 12, equals to 48. 3. 6 times 6, 36. 6 plus 6, 12 is 48. 1 and 2 is 3. 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 7 and 7 is 14. 14 and 49 is 63, is 9. So we can see the way these two will come back to these two over here. So 5 is going to replace 1 and 2. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to 5. Am I just getting lucky? 8, 8, 8 will revert back to 8. Well, these two over here, there's a whole story with it. I'm not going to get into it now. I have to figure out what that story is. But there's a whole lot of math going on inside this realm. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.